So for the art making activity for this installation, they're called joy connectors. It's something that ponnapa came up with as a name for the project.
We have these magnetic tiles that we're making on top of with the prompt of play as an inspiration point.
I thought it was cool that there were so many different kind of ways people interpreted play. Some were like board games, a lot of people did a nature-esque thing, so I thought that was just interesting.
I made a sunset. Made my wood tile with like a lot of patterns on it and colors.
What I liked most was just like the kind of creative freedom and creative expression that's allowed with a lot of like the tools that are provided.
We just kind of like to give them the blueprint of materials. So I think that like the project is super flexible.
The thing I liked most about the Snakes and Ladder game was the art, at least.
Like big rainbows and the like snakes and the alders. I also noticed there was a bunch of like stairs.
Yeah, I love the style a lot. I thought it was really cool.
It's very colorful and expressive, and there's clearly a lot of passion that was put into it.
Especially like where you can move the pieces around and stuff on the wall. That was really cool, really cool.
So engagement in the art lab, I think, is really unique for the ICA because it's one of the only spaces you can do like really focused art making. So we have a lot of freedom in creating interactive activities and things that really allow people to play creatively. So when we think about art lab artists or we think about collaborations we want to do, a lot of times we're looking for artists who focus on community work and work that involves people interacting with their art.
And play was the theme that we came up with because we wanted interactivity. And I mean, when you think of play, ponnapa was really like one of the like first choice like artists for us for this installation. So we're really lucky.
I would describe the artist as really interested in the way people connect to their environment and how they play to kind of learn about their environment or just like have a better sense of what it's like and kind of discover things about themselves or things around.
It's like they're reaching out to you through their work, and like you can tell just how happy they were to do this.
Usually it's just the art making and you get to be immersed in the space with like the artist's vision, but this is one of our first times where you have a second element that kind of gets you in the spirit of making before you even like get the chance to. So I think that's been like really good to draw people in who might be more hesitant to like make art, because a lot of times the public feel like, oh, maybe I'm not an artist, maybe, oh, I don't know how to do that, I'm not really good at art. But then they get in the spirit of play first and like they know how to play Snakes and Ladders usually. And so that's a really great entry point. And then they're in the spirit of like, oh, maybe I can be creative, maybe I can be like just free in this space.
I felt comforted and a sense of belonging within the community.
It seemed like a welcoming space. It seemed like it was a good community.
I hadn't really seen an exhibit kind of that was interactive, that was both like a game but also a mural and a piece of art all at the same time.
And it made me think about how art is supposed to be fun and entertaining.
It changed my perspective on art. Initially, I just thought it was like a hobby people would do, but it's also a way of expression, a way of expressing yourself.